Okay, we're up here in Bani in Dakap Norte, barangay. I think I got that pronunciation correct. Anyways, we're up here taking a look at our land. We have a 1,250 square meter lot. This is the neighbors right here, and we're up here surveying, basically plotting out the lot itself. Gonna set up the boundaries, I guess, mark it off. So the lot actually starts right about here. That's what these guys are here for. They're gonna mark it. But anyways, roughly speaking, the lot starts about here, and as you can see, the piece of property we have here is quite overgrown. But I'll give you a quick peek at what we bought. We bought this about 5 years ago, almost exactly 5 years ago now. So just give a quick peek at what we have here. A little trail going back there. Got some mahogany trees, just a lot of everything really. I'm not exactly sure where it stops, because we haven't had it marked off yet. It's taken us 5 years to get to this point, so we probably should have done this a while ago. But you know, we're not doing anything immediate with the property. We're not building on it or anything yet. That's probably going to happen hopefully soon. So it's 25, like I said, it's 25 meters going along the road here, and then it's 50 meters deep going back. So wherever 25 meters, I don't have any measuring tape or anything with me, so they'll mark it off and kind of show us where it begins and where it ends. I know roughly where it starts and where it ends, basically where we just walked. I'm thinking maybe right around this pole, and then going up. So yeah, it's pretty overgrown, but we'll get somebody in there to clean it up. We'll keep as many trees as we can. I'm not one to go in and just level the place. I want to keep as much trees and whatnot, as much jungle as we can, without, totally, like I said, leveling the place out. I don't want to do that, because once we do build here, I want to have some nice trees on the lot. So again, it starts right in here somewhere and then just goes down. I'm thinking to the pole, but these guys will be the ones to mark it off. So, and once we get that done, then we'll look at having somebody come in here and remove some of this foliage, keep the trees, as many as possible, and then just kind of go from there. Figure when we do start building up here, we'll probably put the wall in first. The sides of the property will get a wall on each side going back, and then crosswise in the back, 50 meters back, we'll build the back wall, and then the front wall will be the very, very last thing we do, because if we're going to build in there, we want to be able to get in and out without too much obstruction. So yeah, we're really out here in the sticks. It's really quiet out here, boy, I tell you. That's just something I really appreciate. So anyways, that's it for now. There it is, 1,250 square meters of lot that we have here. We might be getting more, who knows, we'll see. But for now, this is what we got. Okay? All right, thanks guys. Okay, guess they're getting ready to mark the boundary.
This is your boundary, sir.
On this side, okay. So in reference to the utility pole, utility pole is there, going up the road, and then just on the left side of the utility pole is where they're going to mark it. Okay, so there is the, how would you say, the west side marker. And then we'll go over to the east side. So it's 25 meters from where we just spotted that marker to where is it? To right there. Right where that hole is. So yeah, as you can see, they overextended their property line on this residence here. Looks like they overextended into our property by, I don't know, a few meters, I would say. So we're gonna have to correct that. So, all right, let's take a little walk down the trail. Basically cuts through the middle of the property. I haven't walked back through here, well, since we first bought the property 5 years ago. So, obviously somebody has been back through here walking this trail, so let's go back and see what we can find. It's a nice lot though. Yeah, it needs to be cleaned up, but you know, we're left with a lot of trees, which is awesome. Because we're walking south right now. I'm walking south through this trail. So the sun will be popping out back here. Then there's a rice field back here from what I remember.
Hello.
Hey! These are the gentlemen doing the marking, the surveying. So, yeah, we just went 50 meters back. So it's 25. Those guys are over there doing the, let me see, the southeast corner of the lot. Then it comes over here and it looks like these guys are doing the southwest corner of the lot. Boy, I really wish I could have got 30 wide, but oh well. 25 by 50 is what we agreed on and what we got. So, and then you know, they're marking off the back area here. So basically, this is where we would have our back wall. This is where those guys are standing, and then straight across over here where these guys are standing and digging. So that would be our back wall. Right through here. This is the back of our property. I'm standing in someone else's right now. So, I mean, look at this. This is what we have behind us for neighbors. This is it. A couple cows. And I think this was or is a rice field. I'm not really sure. But for now, it's empty. There ain't no one back here. So that's really, really nice. And then, as you know, like I showed you earlier, there is somebody over on the east side of our lot. So we do have those neighbors. They overextended the property onto our property a few meters. And then over on the other side, our Ninan, the one that sold us our property, she still owns the other side over here. So I don't think she has any plans of selling that as of right now. So and she's pretty choosy who she sells to. She doesn't let a lot of, you know, riffraff coming into the neighborhood. We knew her. She's our Ninan, so we're fortunate enough to get some property from her, and that's what we're working on now. So, all right. Okay, we had to make a quick 5-meter adjustment. So now we're just shy, or right to the left of this utility pole here is where we're going to mark it. And the reason why is because the people on the property next to us over there, they built over onto our property by, I don't know, a few meters. So the original seller of the land, our Ninan, she's just worked out a deal with these guys over here to sell them, that's a long story, but to sell them like a 5 meters by 50 going back. Basically, we're taking our property, picking it up 5 meters, or picking it up and moving it over 5 meters to the right. So that's why I say we're making a 5-meter adjustment, because before we had it marked right here where the hole is. But see, their property, they already built here, and they kind of came over onto our property. So what we're going to do is we're just going to sell them, these guys, we're going to sell them 5 meters. Basically, we paid for this, but we just gave back 5 meters to Ninan, the original owner. We gave her back 5 meters, and she's going to turn around and sell them, these guys, the 5 meters that we gave back. And in return for that, she allowed us to move over 5 meters. So still, we still have a 25 by 50 square meter lot, and doesn't, it works, everything works out just fine. So we're good. So we'll readjust all the markers and we'll pretty much be done. So there's a little trail, we'll go back there. So again, as a reference, we're just to the left of the pole, and walk over 25 meters. These guys are going to go ahead and mark the new corner of the lot, and then I'm sure they're going to go ahead and move to the back and readjust back there as well. So somewhere in there, I guess. So there we go. So we're basically moving from where that hole is over 5 meters to where these guys are clearing a spot so we can mark it. Okay, this is where we're in the back now. This is where the marker was before, right coming out of the trail, right here. And now we're just simply moving it over 5 meters that way. So the trail coming through the middle of the property, and then where the marker was, right in this little hole there, to where it's at now. So we just, like I said, we just moved everything over 5 meters, and then the other marker, the southeast marker, is way thick inside the bush there. I'm not even gonna try to get back in there, tear my legs apart. I'm wearing shorts. So that's it. It's pretty back here, very quiet. Yeah, I hear them digging over there. So they're digging the marker hole in the thick of the brush over there. Okay, there it is. The southwest corner of our lot sits right here. and straight on through. So actually I kind of like it a little better, I think, moved over 5 meters. Yeah, works out nice. So I'm not going to go back there to the other marker. It's buried in there. I'll find it some other day when I'm wearing long pants. So all right, let's head up through the trail. Now we're gonna, so once again, there's the marker right back in there, right there. So this is the very rear of the property. So this is where the wall would end up going, right through here. Follow my finger straight through, and then the corner of it would be right there. Then I guess this trail would actually be going right through the middle, or almost the middle. I haven't been out here since we bought this property, so it's kind of nice to get out here and take a look at it and get some things done. So yeah, I guess our property line would be somewhere right in there. So all right, I know, exciting stuff, isn't it, guys? Walking around the jungle out in the middle of nowhere, and then boom, out on the road again. And then walk over towards the utility pole, and then we should see our new property marker somewhere back in here. Yep, right there. And then one more time, 25-meter walk. Yeah. And then, oh, okay, where are we at? And then right back there will be the other corner of the lot. So I guess you would call this the northeast corner of the lot right here. So yeah, now we're good. These guys got their space. We don't have any disagreements or anything on that. We just simply moved everything over 5 meters, and then they're gonna buy that from Ninan. So now we're free and clear. We can come in here and build a wall, no problem. They know where their property line is now, so they won't be coming over to our side anymore. And they're really nice people. So. Oh, they're school teachers. Okay, yeah, very friendly, very nice. So that's a bonus because we start building in here. It's nice to know that we have we can look forward to some nice neighbors. So anyways, that's it. We got a 25 by 50 square meter lot. I just showed you the markers. And again, yeah, it's kind of nice that we're not bumped up too close to this utility pole. We're close, but not too close. Okay, all right, we're done. All right, thanks guys for watching. Talk to you later. Bye.